Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome back to this part of Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. This part I'm joined by...
Hello everybody, StupidStudiosN here.
And this time we're gonna be doing Dungeon 5. Had to put emphasis on the 5.
As you should.
Yeah, so, this dungeon, that I've had plenty of experience with, I'm gonna be going into... It's actually it's a pretty easy dungeon. It's, the Catfish's maw, as it were. We used to own a catfish. That's just like a random point of conversation. Those things live forever, dude.
I think I might have eaten a catfish once, but that's probably as far as my experience goes with catfish.
Was it mine? Why'd you do it?
I live in the South, okay? It's kind of what we do.
No, they live, like, for frickin' ever. Like, we have, okay, I'm just gonna ignore you two. Frick it.
Was that just, I forgot, was that just rupees? I feel like it was just rupees.
I believe so. I'm gonna grab it, but I'm gonna have to kill those two anyway, but still.
Yeah.
Anyways, so...
But yeah, we have a lot of experience with this dungeon, don't we, Genma?
So, every once in a blue moon, guys, you know, like, something chooses not to record, and there's some sort of glitch or whatever. This was not one of those times. This was one of those times where Genma decides, hey, I'm gonna just jump into this recording, we're gonna have a fun time, we're gonna talk about it, and then, towards the end, beats the boss, and all's happy and joyful, looks over to see how long I've been recording, and then has the sudden realization.
0 seconds.
I had never hit the record button. So, here we are once again, having a sense of deja vu. We played the Song of Time. We're all good. So, anyways, I guess to talk about this thing. This dungeon has a lot of interesting things going on about it. For one, it's in the middle of the ocean. Not really much of a water dungeon, which is certainly interesting.
It also provides electrical interference against recording software for some reason, so that's another...
That was a thing, too. I mean, in theory, if you were underwater, and you tried to talk to someone, you'd have some sort of interference, I'm sure.
We need to try with radio waves next time.
Hey, you should, let me know if you ever end up in, like, a submarine. Let me know how, like, the Wi-Fi is down there.
Sure thing. But yeah, I guess we should start retreading some points that we already talked about, like 15 minutes ago or so.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll talk about my experiences with Link to the Past. So, yeah, back when I was a young kid, I actually owned a copy of, not the DX version, but the original version. And, yeah, it was one of those games that I really enjoyed to play, but for the... Oh, wait. Oh. Cutting the story here.
Hello. So, this is a giant skeleton.
Yeah, this is Master Stalfos.
Indeed.
And we will be very, very well acquainted with this guy.
Yes. So, thing is, you can just stun lock him. It's pretty sad.
Arr! I can't beat you! I'm out of here!
Alright, well, get out of here. Alright, well, I'm gonna open this chest.
I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can, Master Stalfos.
Frank you, buddy!
So yeah, the mini-boss stole the dungeon item.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to try and defeat him. That said, there's a lot of rooms that are pretty similar to the one that we just walked into, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for those.
Yeah, as we saw earlier with the, right next to the room with the crystals. So, but yeah, the thing with this boss is you need to go to his rooms in a specific order, which are actually like marked off by the blocks in the corner. So if there's 1 block, that's the first room. 2 blocks, that's the second room. 3 blocks, that's the third room. Oh, and speak of the devil.
Yep.
Go, you found me. You're a real pesky kid, you know that?
Yep. Oh, goodness.
But yeah, not going to lie here, this boss is probably the smartest boss in any Zelda game. He actively is trying to prevent Link from getting the item that he knows will allow him to progress in the dungeon.
Yeah. No, I think also it's something interesting. I'm not really going to talk about it too much, but Something that, like, I've noticed is just how oddly sentient everything is in this game.
Arg, I can't beat you. I'm...
Yeah.
Out of here.
Like, everything in this game, to some degree, aside from, like, you know, random little enemies, are pretty sentient, which I find kind of interesting in comparison to, like, other Zelda games. Like, the bosses actually talk to you. So...
Come on. Come on. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I think...
Hello,
I think I might be back. This was a problem in the previous recording session, too.
Yes, it was. But I hear you fine now, so, as you were saying... Frick.
That again. Oh, great.
It'll
be one of those days, I see.
Alright, guys, technical difficulties.
Okay, there we go. Discord just, like, crashed on me just there.
Oh, wow.
It had to, like, update or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm back, hopefully.
Okay. Well, we got 50 rupees.
Very nice.
And we also went over why this was a stupid thing to do. I'm doing it anyway. Frick it. Yeah, first try!
Oh, hey, as opposed to the 5 tries that it took you on the previous attempts.
Lies!
I'm sure the viewers would love to hear about those, though.
Lies! But yeah, I completely lost my train of thought of what I was going to talk about before that.
Well, it's a good thing that I remembered that I hadn't finished my little story time, so, yeah. Before we were so rudely interrupted by Master Stallfus 1 and 2, yeah, my experience with... Master Stallfus! And it's just the same dialogue, I don't really need to read that.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure keeps interrupting me.
Hello, doggy. Ignore the doggy. I just keep going. We're doing it live. Frick it.
You know what? Screw you, Master Stallfus. I'm just gonna continue my story like you don't exist. Anyways, so as I was saying, my experience with Link's Awakening. Had it when I was a kid. Problem is, I could never get past Dungeon 2. Why is that, you may ask? Well, you know that little puzzle that Genma covered, like, maybe like 5 or so parts ago, I think, maybe. I don't know how this really pans out in the grand scheme of things.
I think this is 9. Yeah. I think it's 9.
Like, well, I'm too lazy to go check YouTube, so I'm just gonna say it was like 6 parts then. But yeah, that puzzle where the, you need to kill the Stallfos Knight, the Pole's Voice, and the Keys in a specific order. Yeah, I didn't realize you were supposed to kill them in a specific order. Mostly because, in the original version, it doesn't have that little tone that tells you an item's in the room, so I just assumed, oh hey, enemies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it didn't stop me though, however. I searched all over Koholland Island to see if there's something that I was missing. I could not find that thing, whatever it was that I was searching for. So, I just assumed my copy was broken. Then I eventually just lost the game altogether. And it was like maybe years or so when I found out the proper solution to that puzzle. But again, I had lost my copy of the game, so it didn't really matter at that point.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, it holds a very interesting spot in my heart.
Yeah. Oh, god dang it. Alright, I'll be right back.
I don't know if Genma will cut this part out, but hello everybody. It is I, StupidStudiosN. Now watch as I eat this piece of candy on the inventory screen. That's good. Ooh, if only I could hijack the Let's Play from here. That'd be really fun.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, doggo difficulties. Frick it, no, we're going. Okay.
You need to play Marin's song to the dog, Genma.
Oh my goodness. That would be amusing. But yeah, no, it sounds like you had a very similar experience to me, as I've ran it before, so.
Oh yeah, you know, I can only imagine that the trouble that the castle would have put me through.
Yeah.
Because the thought would have never occurred to me to throw pots at the wall.
Yeah, no, it was so ridiculous. Now, this is actually the last confrontation we're gonna have with Mr. Skeleman here.
Skeleman.
So everyone say bye. He's gonna be going away.
Goodbye, Mr. Rattlebones.
Boop. Boop, boop, boop. All right, get out of here.
He will be dearly missed. Well, by most everyone, but not me, because he interrupted me like 3 times. Anyways, we got the hook shot.
Yep.
What does it do, Genma?
Yeah. I mean, if you've seen a Zelda game, you probably have some idea of what the hook shot does. But
Counting this game, I've played through 2. So.
Yeah, fair enough. The hook shot, you shoot the thing, grabs onto a thing, pulls you towards it. Physically would probably destroy you, but hey. Really good at taking out these enemies, though, because it can actually pull off their little masks. So, boop.
Yeah. In other words, for the time being, it is a temporary upgrade to the sword.
Yeah.
Well, until you get the actual upgrade to the sword.
Yeah, which isn't gonna be all that far off, but even still, yeah. This dungeon is pretty cool. Like, it's our hookshot dungeon.
Yeah. It's very linear once you actually get the hookshot, though. It's... Okay.
You're
I'm
back?
Here. I'm here. I'm alive.
Okay, alright. Well, I'm gonna have to do a lot of cutting. But yeah, so, frick, now my whole this is definitely the best part ever, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. We've definitely kept on track, no interruptions whatsoever. It's been a great, continuous playthrough. Studios is definitely here. He's not a voice inside of my head. Studios, how are you doing? You're doing alright? That's awesome. Man, you had to beat a puppy to death? That's not okay, bro. Don't do that. That's a horrible thing to do. Don't do that. I know it's making noise during our recording, but you shouldn't do that, man. It's really bad. Do you know PETA's gonna be after us, bro? It's gonna be like a chain of events that we can't do anything about.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, I'm finally alive. Thank God. I keep dying for some reason. It's starting to get annoying. I mean,
Yeah.
It was annoying to begin with, but now it's just like getting long and drawn out.
It's okay. I'll just make up conversations with you every time you disappear.
Oh, wonderful. I look forward to seeing that in post-editing.
just take sound clips of you and just just being like, yeah, yeah.
We can make stuff after this is done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just got the thing. I got the thing. Did you get the thing? I got the thing.
Yeah, I got the thing like last night. Back when I was, playing through dungeons 3 through 5 just to catch up for this part.
Yeah? Okay, sweet, you got the thing. That's all that matters.
I got the thing like hours in advance.
Also, I didn't actually draw attention to this last part, but hello bloopers.
Oh yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Also, Cheap Cheeps were in the last dungeon, right?
Oh, actually, they're in this dungeon. I just remembered. I didn't actually walk through that corridor though.
I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, similar to the other dungeon, except I think it's a bit more intentional this time. If you have the bow, you can actually skip over a whole nother section of the dungeon. You don't actually have to fight the actual mini bosses. If you want to, you can go past them. It makes the dungeon a little bit longer though, which it's good that I have the bow then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is also the dungeon that's located in the middle of the water, and this is the only section that actually has water. How very unique for a Zelda dungeon.
There must be some way to tackle this obstacle.
Oh hey, the snivy counter went up by 1, even in the re-recording. Wonderful.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we had like a little snivy counter going, and it's now lost to time. I'm sure Snivy is gonna be disappointed at that.
I mean, hey, it was only like once in the previous recording, so we can just count that one.
I guess, yeah.
The the phantom notification, if you will.
Okay, well, actually no, I think it happened twice in the other recording, so this was the
Then we'll count it for 2, then.
Okay, anyways. Boop. Frick. Can I just grab, thank you, okay.
Yeah, the flying items have a bit of a interesting hitbox.
Yeah, so the main thing is I think I need 2 small keys right now.
You can have the stone beak. That's worth something,
That's,
right?
something, yeah. Okay, I need 1 more small key somewhere over the rainbow.
That's dungeon, that's Eagle's Tower, my friend.
God
You're
damn
a few dungeons off there.
Yeah. Eagle's Tower is also... it's an interesting dungeon. I guess we were talking about, dungeons that suck in this game. That's gonna be the next one. Face Shrine. Not looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, that's like your least favorite dungeon in the game, if what you said was correct last time.
Yep. No, and it is. I mean, everything I say is correct. Come on, man. Get your facts straight.
I mean, you thought we were recording earlier, so...
No, man, I knew the whole time. You see, it changes up the commentary style if you, immediately trick the other person into thinking you're recording. It's good practice.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
You truly are a wise soul, Genma.
Yes, I am the wisest at what I do. God. Can you just open your goddamn face?
Oh, look, now both of them aren't opening their eyes.
Could you just...
Wonderful.
Could you not? Okay, I don't know if I got 2 hits in, but I tried to.
It looked like 2.
Okay, looks like I did. You can get 2 hits.
And now for this jerk.
Okay, well, come on. What are you gonna do? So,
like
you
the...
can kind of tell a little bit what they're gonna do based off, like... Yeah, that if they're, like, shaking around, they're gonna tackle you. I have enough health to not care.
These guys are like the devil bosses from the Mega Man series, if you think about it.
Yeah... Not
in a sense. Only they don't break apart into, like, 50 gajillion pieces and chase you.
No, that's not really comparable. The Yellow Devil was the worst thing ever.
I mean, not all devil bosses split into pieces.
Fair enough?
So... hey, a devil boss was the intro boss for one of the games. So...
Oh, you mean Mega Man and Bass? Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't talk about that one.
No, frickin', gosh, I guess we could just talk about Mega Man for a little bit. So,
I mean, I guess.
Mega Man, so I'm not, like, a big classic Mega Man guy, I'll be honest with all of you guys. I think the games are fine, they're just, like, I just prefer the more high-speed stuff from Inti Crates games, but I enjoyed Mega Man 1. Up until I had to fight, the Yellow Devil.
That's why you used the boss trick.
Yeah. So, you are the outsider. Come to wake the windfish. I shall eat you. Okay. That voice is actually the hardest voice for me to, like, keep my breath with for some weird reason.
It's a good thing you only have to do it twice for this fight, so...
Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm, like, kind of gasping for air as I talk. It's not a comfortable feeling. But yeah, this is the hardest boss in the game, guys. I'm just gonna be a little upfront.
That's not saying much, but, it's still probably the hardest boss in the game, so...
Yeah. Granted, it's mostly a whole lot of, like, waiting around, which I'm really not a fan of, if you guys know me. But, yeah, the thing is, like, it's really easy to avoid that tail, but at the same time, as the fight gets along, he'll try and dupe you. In my other run, I had the most lucky goddamn run of this fight I'd ever had, and it's now lost to time, and I'm upset. Anyways, so, frickin'...
yeah. Oh, hey, Wait, the video didn't crash this time. Wonderful. Now I can actually watch you defeat.
Oh yeah,
boss.
here we go. So this is dumb. There's
yeah,
like
this
fake
trick.
ones. You can't tell. You can't tell. You. Oh my.
Yeah, I think when I fought this boss, that happened to me, but it like swerved completely out of my pathway. So my immediate reaction was, well, that's a feature.
I hate this thing. So on top of that, like when it starts moving around fast, you just kind of take a shot at every single one you see, but you never know if it's gonna actually be the boss or not. I think that one was. Frick!
I gotta admit though, you're having really terrible luck with the fakes this time.
Oh yeah, I know. This is the main reason this fight sucks. Come here.
I noticed that for me, for some odd reason, whenever I'm fighting this boss, like whenever I'm on one side of the arena, it typically tries to stay on the complete opposite side. Like regardless of where, you know, if I'm on the left side, it'll try to be on the right
the
side.
frick on!
Jeez, this boss only like did that trick on me like once.
Come on! Well, I guess we called it. I knew I was gonna suck this time around.
Oh, there we go.
Tisk, you don't seem to know what kind of island this is. What a fool.
Get out of
If
here.
you think about it, I guess that really does make up for the perfect run you got last time.
Yeah, it really did. Okay, well, that was a nice 24
The boss just
minutes.
wanted its revenge.
Alright, well, it's a nice 24 minutes. I'm glad I didn't say 0 this time.
Nice.
Yep. You've got the wind marimba. Okay, cool. So I've tried to like last minute just because of the heat of the rage. Like, okay, so there's gonna be one more thing I'm gonna do with studios here before we actually before I end off the part. But shrine, an island secret in the shrine. So yeah, we're gonna head back over to Mabe Village, as it were. So I'm gonna use that Mambo's Mambo. Cool. So yeah, I wonder what that little snake dude meant. That's very foreboding.
Actually, a lot of them say a lot of foreboding stuff. Even the owl says some really strange stuff.
I wonder what all that's about. It seems like they're hinting at something. I really like that about this game, though. Like, if you guys are curious what's going on, you guys can theorize down below. Don't spoil, though, for those who don't know. I'm sure there's going to be a good chunk of you guys who don't.
See, this is like a decade-year-old game. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, but yeah, there's...
Well, I mean,
one
it's
person.
weird. I thought so, too. Because that's like the number 1 thing I think about when I think of this game, but I guess not a lot of people actually do know. It's interesting. Yeah. Even still, we're gonna keep going, and yeah. It does kind of recontextualize this game, which I find interesting, but that's partly why I'm doing this now before, you know, the twist actually happens.
Yeah.
Go this way. So this puzzle sucks.
Oh yeah, I came across this when I was just randomly like wandering around, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of signs.
Yeah, so you go here, you read this, and you have to do it in the specific order it wants you to. So let's go here, go this way. So you actually do need to complete the 5th dungeon to do all of this, as you can tell now.
You gotta have that hook shot.
Yep. So let's do this. Go this way. Okay. Let's hook shot back up. So it wants me to go up from that. Go that way. And this sign. Okay.
Alas, if only they could point in the direction you actually need to go to.
Right. Go this way.
It's like getting directions on Google Maps.
Yeah, if you do this out of order, you're gonna have to redo the whole thing from the start, so be careful with that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pick up that. It's great when you actually are low on money and you do this, and then you're like, oh, you gotta read. You gotta do this all over again now. You did it. Your reward is this way. With an arrow. Okay. Hey! Guys, if you played some Mario, and you haven't seen, like, some of these faces, you might be like, oh, wow, this guy.
Whichever you prefer.
What? What's... Oh, my goodness, he's gone. Man Studios, that's right. This is that guy from Mario 2. That's crazy, right? Yeah, man. But isn't that the Japanese only one? Isn't that a little confusing since it wasn't originally a Mario game? You could say that, but I mean, that's crazy, dude. Anyway, we're gonna go over here and get a song. Ribbit, I'm Mamu on vocals. But I don't need to tell you that, do I? That's right, this guy's an opera dude.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Discord's working again.
Okay.
Thankfully. I think, yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mamu, also known as Totally Not Wart.
Yeah, totally not Wart. Everybody knows me. Want to hang out and listen to us jam? This is weird. That's not even the correct thing. Anyway, for 300 rupees, we'll let you listen to a previously unreleased cut. What do you do? Sure, we'll pay.
I think maybe all those vegetables to the head kind of took a toll on him.
Man,
At least he's reformed and decided to change to a life of,
Man, 8-bit opera
singing.
sounds great.
What is this, Final Fantasy VI?
No, that's 16-bit opera. This is going beyond.
Yeah, 8-bit, 16-bit,
Yeah. Thank you very much. Croak.
Nope, he's dead. Oh, wrong kind of croak, my bad.
You've learned the Frog Song of Soul. It's a very moving tune. It can even liven up unliving things.
Hint, hint.
If you play this song, you'll make everything around you feel more alive. I'm Tim Curry.
Oh boy. You know, that would, considering all the crazy voices that the Mario 2 baddies got in the cartoon, I wouldn't put it past him.
Tim Curry. Yeah, Tim Curry as Wart confirmed. Oh my Mario, welcome. Welcome to my dream. We have Egyptian beams.
I'm trying to think of who the voice actor was for Dr. Robotnik in the Adventures cartoon. I think it was like Jim Cummings.
What if
that would probably work for Wart.
What if everyone is Tim Curry? Everyone is Tim Curry.
In a world where everyone is
It's
Tim
a
Curry.
me, Mario. Okay. Well, anyway, I think now that we have that out of the way, I want to thank you, Studios, for joining in on this part of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
No problem, Genma.
Yep, this was fun, and next time I'm going to be joined by a certain Kylo, a person. And that'll be interesting. And we'll be doing my least favorite dungeon in the game. So I hope you guys are hyped for that, because I'm not. I'm gonna be up front. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Ciao.